Do you ever wonder how quickly you will receive a settlement if you are injured from an accident? Well, Marco Bocciarelli is here. He is from Friedman, Damiano, and Smith to give us the rundown. Did you see any potential lawyers in that group?
I see a lot of potential over there. Lawyers, the whole gambit. They've got everything.
Good-looking kids are doing a great job out there. Hey, so you get in an accident and you need some help. You guys are there to help them. How does the help work? How quickly does help come to save the day?
So unfortunately, the answer to this question, and I didn't want to start this way, but we have to, is it depends. It depends on the kind of accident you have, the kind of treatment that you have, and the reasonable nature of the other party. More often than not, we're able to get to a quick resolution before we have to go to court. But at the end of the day, the only way that I can force another person to pay money is if I go to court, go to a jury, and get a verdict in your favor. So as much effort as we put into it, the answer is often it depends.
Because oftentimes it's going to take more money to fix things than people are willing to pay. So they're going to contest. And once you have somebody contesting this, then you have sort of a battle going on.
Absolutely. And that actually leads into one of the other things that I was going to talk about, which is why it's important to have an attorney to get to a quick settlement. What we have found is, first of all, just historically speaking, people get a better settlement when they have a lawyer. But the other thing is, anytime you're talking to the other side, whether it's an insurance company or an individual, if you're representing yourself, you're giving them an opportunity to use your words against you later, whether it be severity of injury, because I see that a lot, like, oh, today, the day after the accident, you know, my shoulder's a little achy, but it's not that bad. But 2 days later, it's not getting better, and they're going to go back to that previous telephone call and say, hey, you told us it wasn't that bad. Get someone to represent you. Get someone to speak for you so that that can't be used against you later.
And don't underestimate, because I know people who have underestimated, going like, well, it's not that bad, it's going to be okay. And you know what? They made sort of a quick little settlement, because the word quick can be used as a weapon also. You take that quick settlement, and next thing you know, they're hurting like 2 months later, no recourse.
You're absolutely right. And that is one of the risks of a fast settlement, is that once you sign, a release, which is saying, I'm letting go of this case. Once you sign that, you're done. Unless you can somehow prove that there's not an understanding, a meeting of the minds between the two parties, which is very difficult. That's why I hate to keep banging this drum, and I understand, I might have a little bias here, but an attorney is there. The whole purpose of getting an attorney that you trust and that you can talk to is so that you understand the process, so that they're representing your best interest and doing what is going to get you the best result, and also get it to you as quickly as possible.
And I think the best thing that we haven't mentioned yet is, okay, you got to call attorney. That takes a little effort, right? But when you do call and you do get a response, it's free. It doesn't cost you any money unless there's a settlement.
That is correct.
So, I mean, you're not really putting yourself in line because you call the attorney to some kind of jeopardy.
Yeah, there's no risk there. Unless we get a verdict or a settlement for you, you don't owe me a penny. And I love the way that we do that, because attorney's fees, if you are paying an hourly fee, that could be $300, $400 an hour.
Right.
And, you know, I don't know anybody who has $10,000 just sitting in their bank waiting for a lawsuit. So the way that we handle it, it's called a contingency fee. And it's absolutely free to our clients until we get a settlement. And the settlement is also a two-way street. You're not going to settle a case unless you're satisfied.
Right. So what's the first thing? Should somebody have a card in their car or in their wallet next to their driver's license that says, if I'm in an accident, I should do this, I should make this telephone call? You know, be ready for something like that. Because I know you get in a little fender bender, you get nervous, you don't know what to do, and you know, you're vulnerable then, right?
Yeah, well, it's easy, Dave. Just look around and look for my face on one of the buses and just call the number that's underneath.
That's right.
You know what, I think people should, if they can, be prepared for something like this, because the moment you get in an accident, immediately after that, you're going to start getting phone calls.
Yeah.
You're going to get phone calls from the insurance company, maybe from the other driver, from all types of people. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have an attorney ready so that they can say, so you can divert them.
A reputable firm.
A reputable firm, someone that you can get along with and someone that can understand you.
Someone who's willing to have his face on the side of a bus.
Someone who's willing to have their face on the side of a bus. That's right.
You aren't hiding from anybody. You're out there.
I was talking to my family about that the other day. Like, if you Google search me, I'm not hiding from anyone ever again.
Have they drawn any mustaches on it yet?
Not yet.
I'm not trying to give anyone any ideas out there.
Yeah, if you're going to get a black marker, just outline the phone number. How about that?
I think it's a great idea. Great to see you again.
Okay, nice to see you too.
Yes, sirree.